On the air, the Bulldogs win a 1-0 decision as Jake Collier throws a complete game, goes 7, 5 hits, struck out 5, walked 1. Jake Collier improves to 5. Throws a complete game, goes 7, 5 hits, struck out 5, walked 1. Jake Collier improves to 5-1 on the season with the victory for the Bulldogs offensively. Didn't have a lot of hits. We had 5 hits. Josie Alvarez with 2. A couple of big errors played in the scoring as Bluefield kicked the ball around, but the Dogs came up with 1 run in the second, and the outstanding pitching from Jake Collier made it stand up. 1 run, 5 hits, no errors for Cumberland. Bluefield, no runs, 5 hits, 2 errors. This thing was played at a breakneck pace, 1 hour, 25 minutes to get in the 7-inning contest. And the Bulldogs improved to 37, 15, and 1 overall. How about this? A very impressive 19 and 2 in the conference, and you wonder if the Mid-South Conference has had anybody go through with only 2 losses. Bluefield drops to 17, 27 overall, 5-19 in the conference. They're through. Their season is over. They did not make the 8-team field in the Mid-South Conference tournament. The Bulldogs will open play on Thursday at 9 o'clock as they take on the number 8 seed in the double elimination tournament. I think the if necessary game is set up for Sunday if they have to have it. Games will be played Thursday, Friday, Saturday in Kingsport. And the Dogs all will automatically have a tournament bid by being the Mid-South Conference regular season champ. They'll get to move along and go to the first round. They call it the opening round of the national tournament. There are 9 5-seed, 5-team pods spread out across the country, and Cumberland knows they will have a bid for that. They're probably playing for seeding. If they can finish in the top 2 in the conference tournament, that would go a long way toward getting a good seed in that opening round play of the national tournament. Let's take a 2-minute commercial break. Woody Hunt's making his way to the press box. We'll tell you once again, 1-0 is our final score. Jake Collier with a gem. We'll be back in 60 seconds.
Comfort Suites in Lebanon is the official team hotel for Cumberland Athletics and is the only all-suites hotel in Lebanon. The facility offers a free hot breakfast every morning, including bacon or sausage, biscuits and gravy, and waffles. The hotel features a fitness room and an indoor pool and has won more than a dozen awards from Choice Hotels International. Meeting rooms are available that can accommodate from 10 to 100 people for your next wedding, reunion, or corporate outing. Call Comfort Suites in Lebanon at 615-443-0027.
If you're planning a weekend trip, the first stop on your itinerary should be Enterprise Rent-A-Car. They're the folks with a wrap car, which means you get the best rental package around. They also offer weekend specials that let you unwrap even better deals. Located on the bypass in Lebanon, they are just around the corner, and they'll even pick you up free. Before you get away, get on the phone and call Enterprise Rent-A-Car at 1-800-RENT-A-CAR. Pick Enterprise, and they'll pick you up.
Cumberland coach Woody Hunt has joined us here in the press box after a speedy exit from the field up the press box steps to get here with us. And Woody, I know you were talking kind of to yourself a little bit about who you're going to throw in this third game today, and you said, he's going to throw Collier. Well, Collier goes out there and pitches a 7-inning shutout, gives up 5 hits, strikes out 5, and just walks 1. Jake gave you a really good effort.
Well, he's been throwing that way, and I'm glad as we get to the tournament time, and, he's really thrown his changeup really well, and, throwing strikes, and just doing he's a pitcher that we thought he could be.
You only got 1 run. I know you talked about wanting to get some offensive momentum coming out of this thing, but you wanted to win baseball games, and if that's what it took to win them, 1-0 was enough.
Well, it was good to play a game like that, even though I like to have more runs and more hits. to deal with. It was just it was a good where you can concentrate. We used a lot of people today playing. I'm glad for that, but it was a day you really had to concentrate. The second game, I wanted to win, but I prefer to play a tight game, so you learn more for that as you go into the conference tournament. And we played a tight game. We gave people some playing time to give them confidence and that we believe in them also. That was key for us. But the guys did well this weekend on a very emotional, very tough weekend to play.
19-2 in the Mid-South Conference, you wrap things up. How difficult is it to go 19-2 in the league?
Well, that's what I just told the team. I think this is one of our best conference records, I believe, matches 2010. And somebody said, let's match everything else they did. It's going to be hard. But, it was they just have played well in the conference. 4 sweeps, I believe, in the whole. I believe it's right. But there's been some close games. Games could have gone either way too. But this team has played really well in the conference, and we've had some big timely hits, timely pitching, and all that. I thought our defense was good today. Daniel made 2 excellent plays at third base when he hadn't played there in a while, and then the double play that we turned with Josel and Corey in the middle there was a big double play on the third 3-hole hitter. It was a big part of the game. But I'm just proud of the team. We had a lot of people that probably doubted us, and with the injuries and all the things we had to overcome, they just hung in there and battled hard.
Well, bottom line, it doesn't matter what the world thinks. It's the guys in that room and what they think, and you've got their brains apparently going in the right direction.
Well, we worked on the mental part a lot this year. We really have talked about the mental part of the game and other things, and this team was won with their heart, I believe. And when you get your heart right, your mind right, then you can usually play to your level of ability and win some ball games. And that's what I told them. If their heart's right and their mind's in the game, and they, you feel worthy of winning, something good's going to happen to you.
Which would you rather have, a big treehouse or a small treehouse?
If it's big enough, you
I'm
can
just
have
proud
a
of the team,
disco.
really proud of what they've done this year.
How tough is it to cut this roster down to 24 for the tournament?
Well, it's 25 this year.
25,
so
okay.
That's even better. It's going to be tough. We know that. We've been working on that, and we still haven't made a decision totally yet. It is very tough, and the toughest thing that I've ever done in coaching is do this cuts. And to give you a couple examples, I cut Tim Hall one year, and he come back the next year, All-American, and made an All-American the next year. So he put, I had to cut my son from the team, the travel team, and 95, I believe it was, and then I had to cut Brian Sullivan one year from the team. The next year he gets drafted. So we've had some tough decisions, but we'll take the best team we can. We'll look at everything. Pitching, of course, is the number one thing to look at, and then you got to look at things: who can pinch run, who can pinch hit, defensive players, and that type of thing. So, we got tough decisions. If Haney can get ready, to catch a little bit, that will be a big lift for us because,
Can Haney play anywhere else?
I don't know. We wondered about that, but probably not. But after we thought Craig might be hurt, I asked him, can he play first? But because I was really scared that Craig was going to go down, and we thought it may have been a fracture. That's why he went to get an X-ray real quick. But it wasn't just a bad bruise. He's bruised up, but you see the hustle he's got. He hit a ground ball and hustled all the way through the bag with a really banged up ankle.
That thing had to hurt. He went down like he'd been shot.
Well, when the bat came off the bat straight into the ankle, and the upper ankle there, and it's just like a hammer hitting or something. So it was a very tough injury and very tender right now. And he cut it out and played the second game.
A lot of ice and a little bit of rest between now and then. You got to get in the bus and go on the road Tuesday evening to go to Kingsport. Woody, this team, I know you're going to do your best to get the best out of them. It's time for the tournament.
It's time for the tournament. It's a new season, and we'll see what happens. We've got to, keep the same mindset, just trying to win each game as we go along. And, this team wants to win badly. I know that, and I'd like to take them to Lewiston. They want to go there badly. We know we got a tough step to do that. We got the conference tournament, but we're in the region. So, if you get hot and you get good pitching, you win 3 ball games, you go to Lewiston. So, I know we can do it, and the team, I think they are really starting to believe in themselves too.
Best of luck, my friend.
Okay.
Go get them in Kingsport.
Okay, thanks, Tom.
We're going to take a 1-minute break, and we'll be back with more. Cumberland sweeps Bluefield 3 games in the home finale. We'll be back in 60 seconds.
The physicians and staff at Family